Don't tell me what to do.
God, that was level 1, too.
Wait, we have to go to the Japanese garden again?
Yeah, which part that, gentlemen?
Wait, what's going on?
What do you have against Japanese stuff?
I don't have anything wrong with Japanese stuff. I have a problem with gardens. Eine garden.
Eine garden.
To name one garden.
She's never barefoot. That's
Hey, stop. I like the barefoot Contessa.
she's never barefoot when she cooks, though. She's
I don't care.
She doesn't cook with her bare feet.
She doesn't.
That's why I would watch it.
What's happening?
All of her recipes are delightful.
All of her recipes are cooking how to cook feet.
Eat feet, eat feet.
It's Michelangelo's favorite chef.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Pizza.
What?
No, that I hit the thing.
Junito!
Are you serious?
So do they have like warp technology? What?
Oh. That also works.
I hate those things.
They're like bumper cars. Except
dumb.
not as fun. Chop suey. What is chop suey?
Suey that's been chopped up.
Interesting.
That was a lie, joke, and I lied to you, I'm sorry.
Now, how is that different from Hong Kong food?
Is
it like number 2 superstar?
Number 1 super... No, it's number 1 super guy. Hong Kong fooey, quicker than the human eye.
Yeah, you've been going back off our conversation of what could come next. There was when the Batman 66 like straight to DVD movie, Return of the Cape Crusaders, kind of like Kid and Joke had like a kind of like 2-day like live theater event. Apparently, people there, they were handed out like questionnaires about like what do you want to see, like what would you like to see for like upcoming DC movies, and one of the options was Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Which it doesn't mean it's never going to happen, but it's Warner Brothers are clearly looking into if that would be a viable thing.
It's Paramount that does Turtles, because it's Paramount and Nickelodeon, right?
Well, Nickelodeon bought Turtles, but Paramount owns Nickelodeon.
So that'd be a difficult hoop to jump through, right?
Do we want to do it again?
Nah.
What if just instead of just rebooting or just like straight rebooting, they're like, we'll just do a side live action movie of Batman TMNT.
Well, no, but it's clearly going to be animated straight to DVD, but
that'd be amazing. I would love that. Now, is that in canon with the IDW Turtles book?
yes. I forget exactly what issues it comes between, but I believe it's in canon for both. For the, I think at that point it was New 52.
Yeah.
Over here, dude. Follow me.
I mean, the Turtles the Transformers Avengers crossover is in canon too.
Who cares about that, though?
It's terrible.
Did everyone hate that?
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
That was that IDW or was that Dreamwave?
What's IDW? Like Dreamwave would ever do anything like that.
I just remember the artwork and the covers looked horrible.
Yeah. Well, I was not impressed with early IDW Transformers.
Well, like for everything, or just the writing, just the artwork.
I don't know. It's not as good as it is now. It's not as good as it is now.
I kind of feel the opposite about Turtles.
Oh yeah.
I'm not like
It's not as good anymore.
Yeah, it was something specific happens in issue 50,
Oh yeah.
and I'm not loving where it's going.
Foot massage lab.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Robos. Robo hobos.
I don't want anyone thinking we're robosexual. So if anyone asks, you're my debugger.
Turtle counting off 1.
It's like whenever Splinter takes the turtles to the mall. He's like, "Turtles, count them off. 1, Leonardo, I'm the leader. 2, Michelangelo."
Mikey's not 2.
I can't remember who was the order.
Donatello is number 2. He has. I always view Donnie as Leonardo's second in command.
Yeah.
Just makes the most sense.
He's a smart one.
Exactly.
I mean, is it by rank? Like, is
I think-
I just thought it was we're just going to say the turtle's name in no particular order,
Yeah.
except for Leo. 'Cause Leo has.
Are they all the same age?
Yeah. Still 15. You know, I think, I may be mistaken, but I think Mirage may be the only series where they explicitly state Donnie is second in command.
Really?
I may have to reread it, but I seem to remember that.
Well, I mean, that's just like how Prowl is second in command, but if you just watch the cartoon, you wouldn't.
You would assume it was either Jazz or Ironhide.
Yeah.
Ironhide.
But in the opening
My friend.
miniseries, it's clearly Jazz.
Yeah. But then he's like, "Oh, I also vote Ironhide, so he's just equal to."
Ironhide, my friend.
Ironhide dead.
My friends. Well, then who's left?
Who the fuck is this Autobot?
It's me, Wheelie. Want to play a game?
No.
Everyone go check out. What's the Dr. Smooth Love?
I thought it was just Dr. Smooth.
Dr. Smooth.
No E in the end.
Go check out his
SMOOD.
amazing video, The Rude Awakening of Optimus Prime and Heavy Metal War. Prime, want me to carry your trailer? No, Megatron will laugh at me.
Decepticons are gonna cheat.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Megatron's not gonna cheat. It's against the Cybertron law. Autobots inferior, Decepticon superior.
Okay, so in a new reboot of Transformers, who would Meryl Streep play?
I am Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep superior.
Meryl Streep inferior.
Once again, Meryl Streep is everyone. Huh. Who would Meryl Streep be in Transformers?
Meryl Streep bots roll out.
Be Skywarp.
Jeez, hold on.
I was just thinking Jazz.
So Jonathan, I know you didn't see this
Yeah.
because you're not on Facebook, but Gareth shared something yesterday.
Oh no, I texted it to him and
Oh
Colin.
man,
It was apparently the world is like $14 trillion in debt. Who the fuck are we in debt to? The Decepticons.
Oh, it's so good.
Duty, duty, duty. Duty, duty. In a rich man's world.
I'm surprised. Of all the crossovers they've done, like IDW, so like Turtles has done crossovers with 2 times with Batman, once in canon, and they had a in canon crossover with Ghostbusters. I'm surprised they haven't done Transformers yet.
Yeah, you think
Because
the
those two are like
80s
the two like biggest
cartoons.
80s cartoons. You think they, crossed
You
over?
probably should have given me that.
Nah, you don't deserve it.
That's true.
I don't know. Transformers hasn't really had a crossover
Oh shit!
since
See what's in this one.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Get that. TJ, get that.
Since Avengers. So I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog, that would be the dream. I mean, Sonic fights robots, so
Does he kill a Transformer and then
Prime gets mad. Prime goes, "Give me your face!"
No, I was gonna say there's flickies inside of Autobots.
he opens
The Matrix of leadership, and it's just a fucking flicky.
Oh.
Let's kill this bastard.
And let's go home.
Do.
I'm still alive. Thank God that didn't kill me. Thank God that didn't kill me. Do you think it would work though? Maybe the reason why they haven't done it is just because it wouldn't make any sense.
Turtles, Transformers.
Yeah, like how would you even do like? You couldn't have him fight because
Well, and it's like in IDW continuity, the Decepticons leveled New York, so it kind of screws over the Turtles.
well, it's always them on the ground. Never mind.
Well, there's a scene in All Hail Megatron. There's a scene in All Hail Megatron where Astro Train comes through the subway and then kills everyone.
Astro Train, eject.
Operation Astro Train.
Train and Astro.
I love you, Warge.
It wasn't me. It was the triple changes.
It wasn't me, it was Elroy.
His boy, Soundwave.
That's the real crossover we need. Jetsons Transform.
They're doing fucking Jetsons WE for no good reason.
Oh.
They're obsessed with bringing every fucking Hanna-Barbera property and doing a fucking WE crossover.
Because I guess that's the only way to make Hanna-Barbera relevant.
Because they haven't done anything with Jetsons, like, maybe since the Jetsons movie, you know? It's been like 30 years since anything Jetsons.
I mean, what is better, Jetsons or Flintstones?
I'm cooking something here. I think I want to do the Jetsons theme song, but with the Decepticons.
Meet the Decepticons.
Meet Megatron. Do 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 do.
Soundwave.
His lackeys.
Or his boy, Soundwave.
Asshole Starscream.
Who would Megatron's wife be?
Glittering his wife.
No.
He would never marry Blitzwing.
It'd have to be Soundwave. His boy can't be Elroy. Soundwave. His wife.
Boy Rumble.
His boy Rumble. Is there any Decepticon
Soundwave, stop this crazy thing.
Is there any Decepticon that ends with a name, which name ends with a syllable rhyming with boy?
Oh, that's a toughie. Oh,
Astro Train.
Yeah, okay.
Train one.
His boy Astro Train.
Oh.
Asshole Soundwave.
Assholes.
or Starscream. Soundwave. His life.
do 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 do. And the fool-ins Mr. Spacely. Megatron! Oh no!
Oh no, Paul Maneuver's gonna break my leg.
Rumble's Rosie, because they both have the kind of weird accent. Hey, nobody calls Megatron and Krez a medic. And fucking,
Mr. M.
Kremzig's Astro. Astro trains the car.
Oh,
Let's make this, fuck it, we're making this. Oh shit, you needed that.
we need to get an animation team stat.
Yeah, right. Hasbro, call us.
We got a proposition.
After our ID is over, this is the next thing.
It should be, because our ID is terrible.
Oh.
Alright, we get it. Something has to
Oh,
happen.
going in there. Why are we going in there for when there's... Oh shit.
Hey, Super Mousers. Or Mousers.
In the game,
Yes.
Out of the Shadows, there's like a like man-sized one that Michelangelo dubs a Mansa.
Oh god.
Do 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 do.
Use the thing again, use the thing again. Let's cheat to win.
Cheat to win. Oh god.
Kajuns.
This
You
one's
only
still alive.
killed one. It's like a
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus with
Yay, yay.
No man. Okay. Ooh, cheeseburger.
I can go for a cheeseburger right now.
Oh.
Yay, one for me!
And you just might get that wish.
Sure, shaker.
That guy got some distance up upstairs.
Oh.
So in terms of other 80s properties, I guess DC is currently doing a Thundercats He-Man
Yeah.
comic crossover.
You didn't know about this?
No.
Did you know that DC's been doing He-Man comics?
Yeah, I knew DC because I think there's there's a trade out of the last one they did, which I also want to get the DVD of the early 2000s He-Man series.
It's pretty good.
I think that only went on for one season.
I think you're right.
No, it went on for longer.
Sure?
Because they reinvented it to incorporate some of the gimmicks, like the snake people and stuff.
Jonathan, did we?
I know.
Pretty
Oh, do you know
sure.
what? Oh, to tie it into this, Cam Clark, 80s Leonardo, voiced He-Man in that version.
Did we tell you about the first time that Gareth and I saw like clips of that show?
Oh yeah. We're at too many games.
Yeah.
Too many games.
Did we tell you about that, Jonathan?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
It was around about the. It was around the time TJ. It was the first time TJ let us know he could do a Skeletor impression.
I think it's because I saw that video, the one where it's just like Skeletor insults. Like, you boob. Like
Even the robots are smarter than you.
that one, and I was like, we were talking about different things, and I was like, I'm surprised they didn't remake or try to like do a reboot of He-Man, and you told me that they did on Cartoon Network. And like,
I'm not sure it was called that, but there was one in like the early
Yeah, it was.
2000s. But no, okay.
yeah, because I remember it being on Cartoon Network. But anyway, so we're watching it, and the video that I found was
It was like Skeletor's origin or something.
It was Skeletor's origin, and so he's this like great warrior, and he tries to fight He-Man's dad, and he loses.
Fight me, Dad.
Oh, he tries to kill him with like acid, and it gets poured on his face, so his face is all messed up, and I guess he's like I guess he has like he has guidance from this like demon, and so he goes back to the demon to save his life because he's dying because the acid got poured on his face, and so the demon heals him by getting rid of his face, and
Give me your face.
so he just has the skull, and so we hear this voice, and we didn't realize that it was the voice of the demon. And I was like,
No,
oh,
because I thought it was Skeletor pre skull, wasn't that? Because I swear it was coming out of his mouth.
okay, whatever. But we heard this just like generic evil voice, and we're like, oh,
Hello, I'm going to kill you.
so it's kind of it was like that's kind of disappointing that like that's the voice.
That's Skeletor.
That's
you know?
yeah, that's Skeletor's voice. Well, then so they have this sequence where He-Man's dad is fighting him again, but he's got his head like cloaked. And he calls him by his former name, and Skeletor walks up, and he puts his hands on the hood, and he goes, "Actually, the name's Skeletor." And Gareth and I were like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, there it is.
We're like, "This show is amazing."
TJ, did you know there's a live action movie?
Oh, it's so bad.
It's pretty
Master of the
terrible.
Universe.
It's
Frank Langella.
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox's film debut, I think.
Really?
How good is a Skeletor?
He's got.
Sounds
he looks pretty
nothing
cool.
like the show. He's the only because it's fucking Ivan Drago as He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do a commentary.
Commentary
to
on that. Yeah, it's not a sequel, but it's so bad. Yeah, we should do one.
It's a sequel to the show.
I haven't seen that in years.
Same.
Me neither, because I didn't know it existed until just now.
I know that Red Letter Media did a commentary track of it, so I've listened to
Oh,
that a bunch of
God.
times. But
Look out, He-Man. Skeletor's there.
Skeletor.
that's still one of my favorite lines in anything ever. In the Red Letter Media commentary track for Aliens vs Predator, at one point there's just like a lull in the conversation, and Mike just goes, "Look out, Predator! Alien is there." He says it like so deadpan. It's people just, "Watch out, Alien is there." Me and Jack say it to each other all the time. "Watch out, Mega Man, Jughead is there."
You get to fight April.
April's a shredder in this continuity.
Just April.
Shape rule, oh deal.
Oh, she's a shape changer. April.
She's metamorpho.
Metamorpho. What's the Metamorpho thing?
I think we're going to kill this. Can I pay you full?
I don't wanna.
It's the device from the first X-Men movie.
Welcome to the future, brother. this might date this LP, but Logan comes out in a week's time, and I can't wait to see that movie.
Looks pretty good.
Comes out the same day as the Switch.
No.
I don't care about Switch.
You can, instead of snicked, you can go switched. And then
Nintendo
work as well.
Switch.
Run, you fool!
Short bursts.
Was that it? Oh, I'll set to hit it.
No,
Just force
we're
feed
not.
some
We're not
feet.
doing damage to it.
Oh no. Okay, where do we go then? I'm confused. Oh,
What? Did it just blow up?
yeah.
Okay.
What was the point of having that section?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.